Hey, fellow collectors, today we're going to be talking about DC Multiverse Build-A-Figure Atrocitus. Now, this guy is in charge of the Red Lanterns in the Blackest Night series, and if we get closer, we can see he definitely has that angry face with the Red Lanterns. Now, he does not come with a a lantern or a card because he is a Build-A-Figure, and we see that he is a Mega Figure. So what do I mean by that? When I say I pick him up and stand him up, we see that he is coming in right at 9 inches tall. So we'll get a closer look at some of the details. We'll see these black added features into his costume. His gauntlets are red, and they do have some details in them, as well as the boots. Now his face sculpt shows these nice sets of teeth. He has been to the dentist. He brushes and flosses regularly. He has these white eye lines, and we can see that his species is red skinned. And we can see he does have pretty good articulation in the head. It does move up and down a little bit. Now, as far as his arms go, they do a good T-pose and can rotate around. Now, this part is a just a clip-on, so you can remove it, and you can see he does have pretty good articulation there. Now, for the bicep, he does not have a bicep swivel, or does he? Yes, he does. Sometimes it's hard to remember. And he does have a double bend at the elbow, and his rotation is in the wrist. Goes around pretty nice, so he can cover his cough or think about what he's going to do next. So, as we look at his ab crunch here, we can see pretty good, and we can see that if you do bend it back, you do get a little bit of gap from his uniform, and he does have a waist swivel, and ab helps with that. Now, as far as the split goes, this guy can do a pretty good forward and backward split. And his big meaty thighs here, they do not have a swivel, but he does have a double bend, and he has ankle rotation as well as forward and backward motion. So I'm glad they didn't add a ball joint there, because it might fall over in time. That is one of the reasons why people do not like ball joints. And he does have a toe bend, sorry. So we'll go ahead and reconnect this part here. And he does have 2 open holes, and these go in there nicely. So if I bring in one of the characters that in his line, we see him next to Kyle Rayner here, and we see that there is a great height difference, which you would expect. This guy is huge. Superman also falls a little short, as well as G.I. Joe and Marvel Legends series. So, final thoughts on this guy. Like I said in the other figures, they are on sale at Walmart's, and I have seen them other places going down in price. This is because of COVID and the supply shortages. So, pick them up while you can. They won't be at that price for long. So, as always, guys, remember, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.